Grace, it's me, Sam. Listen, I don't care what time it is. I want you to call me back on my cell phone as soon as you get this.
Sam.
I have nothing to say to you, Ivy.
I need to talk.
I don't want to hear it.
Merciful maggots, Kay. You look like you're wearing a tragedy mask.
It's not a mask. My life is a tragedy.
Since when, dear?
Since I blurted out that Ivy hired David Hastings to pose as my mom's first husband, and I knew all about it, and I didn't say anything.
Oh, good grief, Kay. You did put your foot in your mouth there.
Tabitha, you should have seen the look on their faces. My dad and Noah and Jessica. It's...
Oh, well, looks like it's not going to be quite such a boring Halloween after all.
Tabitha, don't make light of it. Everyone hates me.
Well, I don't, dear. And it appears that Fox doesn't hate you either.
Well, Fox has been great. Unbelievably understanding it.
Oh, yes, Belle, but, there's another young man who didn't take it quite so well, right?
Miguel thinks I'm a monster. He's over me. He couldn't even look at me.
You know, I don't know what's worse, Ivy turning back to her old self or my own sister covering up the whole thing.
Look, I know Kay was upset with Grace for months, but I never dreamed that she'd take it out on the whole family.
It's going to be quite a shock for Mom. You know, surprise. The man you're with was never your husband to begin with. Wow. I mean, it's even worse. He's an imposter hired by her worst enemy. Speak of the devil. Trouble coming in at 6 o'clock. Call me if you need backup.
Ivy, would you please leave me alone? I came in here for a nice, quiet drink.
I need to talk to you, Sam. And if you want me to go after you've heard what I've said, fine, I will leave. But please, just give me a few minutes.
Oh, there, dear. We all cause heartache and suffering on occasion. Some of us even do it on purpose.
Yeah, but, I don't even understand it myself. I was furious with my mom back when, this all happened, but my life has changed a lot since then. I've got Maria. I've got a way better self-esteem, and I've even got...
Yes, and you've got 2 young men in love with you. I wonder if you're crying over your family's disappointment or Miguel.
My family's, of course. But still, you should have seen the way Miguel looked at me. He had to walk away.
Well, I should have think that make things easier for you. Now you don't have to choose between your 2 young men. Miguel's taken himself out of the mix. And you were going to marry Fox anyway. This has just validated your choice.
Yeah, but I didn't want it to be like this.
No. You wanted to keep poor Miguel dangling on a string while you walked down the aisle with his nemesis.
Oh, that's not true. I just hoped that we could be friends. And now he's ashamed of me. I just wish I could talk to him. I just wish I could make him see that I am still the same Kay that he loved deep down.
Oh. Opportunity comes to call.
Okay, I am fighting for my life here.
Don't exaggerate.
I'm not. No. A life with you, that is all I have ever wanted, Sam. Okay, I know I was wrong to hire David to pose as...
Wrong? It was despicable to take advantage of Grace's amnesia. You tore up her home, Ivy.
What I did for love.
Love? You call it love? I call it sick. Pathologically cruel. I mean, what decent human being would conjure up such a devious, hurtful scheme?
I didn't have a choice. You made me love you so much, and I was so lonely.
You were with Julian. Which you were lying to him about Ethan, I might add. God, I should have known it was you.
Don't treat me like I'm dirt, Sam.
You said it, Ivy, not me.
It should have been us. Married all those years, not you and Grace. I just couldn't make you realize that.
So things didn't work out between us when we were young, Ivy. Okay, stuff happens. It's called life. It doesn't give you the right to play God.
You loved me. I knew you loved me. It was just Grace. She was just in the way.
Grace, my wife, the mother of my children, the woman I was married to, that I loved.
I thought I was going to die without you, Sam. The only thing that kept me going all those years was Ethan, that I had this little piece of you.
And that wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't being with you.
Don't tell me you're trying to justify your actions, Ivy,
No,
please.
I'm not trying to justify them. I'm trying to explain, please. I was in this marriage, and I had this secret. It was tearing me apart. Every time I saw you in town, I wanted to scream at you that Ethan was your son and that I loved you as much as I ever did.
Mm-hmm. And yet you kept it in. Not only lying to Julian, but to me and Ethan as well.
And I paid for those lies. You know I did. When the truth came out, I almost lost Ethan. And Ethan lost everything. He lost his legacy. It broke my heart, Sam, and yet, you know, part of me was still happy because you finally knew that he was your son.
Look, Ivy, I don't feel like sitting around here running through a laundry list of your deceptions, okay? So just go home, wherever that may be.
No, because I am not through. The only thing that got me through all of those years, Sam, was my love for you. Haven't you ever wanted someone so much that you would do anything in the world to make them yours? Okay, yeah, I was weak, and I couldn't stand the thought of my life without you. So I did whatever I could to get you back. I just wanted you to remember how wonderful it was when we were young and Ethan was conceived. I just wanted you to give us one more chance. I didn't do this to hurt you or to hurt Grace or to hurt anyone else. I just did it for us. Please, Sam, please, just can't you understand that?
Plot thickens once again. A reprieve for Kay, which might mean a temporary lift of the spirits, but at least until Grace comes home, and come home she will, I'll wager that. Oh, I wonder what she'll say when she finds out that Kay was in cahoots with Poison Ivy. More than tomato soup cake will hit the proverbial fan.